People often ask me, how do I get into Le Chateau since my bed covers my sliding doors? And it's simple, really. I'll show you. I simply climb in through the driver's seat. The biggest downfall to having my bed like this is I can't have any company because I can't have anyone stepping on my bed, obviously. What's up, YouTube? I'm so glad you could make it. Welcome to Le Chateau. Come in, let me give you the grand tour. So this is the view from the back. You can see pretty much most of my plants here. And so we'll just start here. I have a couple of pillowcases here. This one has my socks and sports bra, and then an extra towel and sheets are in there. This convenient drawer system pretty much holds all of my, sorry spider, all of my miscellaneous things. This is my incense drawer. And then down there I have my sugar scrubs that I made along with the sugar. And then my wipes. This is Queen Charlene. She holds down the back. My 6-gallon water jug, extra toilet paper, and I keep my cover for my window cover for the back right here. This butcher block is what I cook on. So I take it out of here. I do have to move my Blue Eddy over a little bit and put it on there. I have to do that because a little piece of my butcher block broke off, and it broke off clean because this is where it broke off from. So it broke off clean, which is fine. So next, this here is my party bar. It pretty much goes the whole way, and I'm able to fit it back there because if you see here, you got the raw van. I took out all the plastic paneling on this side and from down below. So once I took out that plastic paneling, that gave me extra space back here, which is great because it opened up space inside. So my party bar is back there, and other storage things that I don't need access to is back here. And this is a robot that I have to actually give away, and just stuff that I don't need access to. And we'll go inside and I'll be able to show you all of this stuff better. And you definitely should check out my plant video where I introduced all my plants to YouTube, and you can learn all of their names. So now let's go inside. And actually, before we go inside, let me show you underneath my bed. So my entire length of the bed is storage, and I can access all of this from the inside. So here, if I lift this up a little bit, you can kind of get a look of under my storage. These move. So I got jackets and stuff in there. My, what is that called? Laptop bag. One of my laptop bags, that is. And just miscellaneous stuff. This is a picnic basket, a wood plank. Somebody on Craigslist was giving away some wood that they chopped from a ficus tree. So I got 2 logs that I at some point will mount stag on. And so that's right there. And I got some space down there that I keep like my tripod, which my phone is on right now. That's the tripod for my fan. And then this here is a clothing rack. So I keep that there. So on this side, this pillowcase here has my crochet jackets in. I have 2 crochet jackets that my intention was to sell them. I still do want to sell them, but they're not cheap. I may have to just sell them at a huge discount just to get rid of them. And then my weights are under here. This here is my shower tent and my shower, what holds the water. It's a solar heated shower tank. That's back there as well. And then more miscellaneous stuff, cords, wires, microphones, different things like that. On this side here I have my envelopes, my back scratcher, much needed, especially as a single woman. And here you see the other end of my party bar, so it extends the whole way. And these are my 2 window coverings for these 2 back vented windows. When I do use it, I actually only use the one for that side. I have to close this door now because Violet does not like light. In the front cab area, all of that stuff, minus the plant pots, but all of that stuff is my mobile detailing stuff. I own a interior only auto detailing business, and all of that stuff fits right there. And then those are my pine pellets, which you see I'm almost out, but the full bag fits in there as well, over there in that seat. And I also have 4 of my plant babies that live up here with me. My shoes, I own 4 pair of shoes total. 3 of them are right there, and 1 pair I have on. And here's where I stuff my window coverings for these 2 front windows. This is my sun visor here for my windshield. And that is the other log. That's the one that I'm actually going to mount Stag on. And you'll see I have all kind of glass bottles stuffed back here and under my bed because I do recycle those. So I just stock them up and build them up until I go and take them to the recycling center. So now we can move to inside my home. Okay, so now we are inside my home, and I'm going to show you around. You can get a good look at all of my plants. I have my misters going because they do require high humidity. So here I have the bulk of my clothes in here. And this is just a cute bench that I got from Five Below. I absolutely adore it. It's so cute. And I love that it's flat. It doesn't have legs or anything because I do not have a subflooring in here. So it's perfect that that is flat. And that is my toilet. And that right there is a Vanlife magnet that I got from one of the nomads in Nomad Village when I went to Tiny Fest 2026. And I have a wind chime that I absolutely adore. It is a hummingbird wind chime. So that I keep right there. And here I keep my scissors and my shears for my plants, and then just other miscellaneous things. Zeddy lives right there. My ring light. This pillowcase here is my sweatpants and some pajamas, and this is actually a throw blanket right there. And then if we flip to this side, This is all my pantry stuff right here. I love how organized it is. I got all of these from $1.25 Tree. So my silverware is all down there. This is my butter. I usually have napkins right there that I get from the library, so I'll be getting more of those today. And yeah, my tea, coffee, seasonings, etc. Pantry stuff. And then my roll of tissue that I'm using right there. So here, these two storage boxes I got from Five Below as well. And this is some napkins here. My hash browns that I got yesterday. And here I keep stuff that I need to access quick. Miscellaneous stuff though. And then this is the fan that goes to the tripod that I showed you. So here you see more bottles. And there are a ton more under my bed because, like I said, I like to stock them up until I go and recycle them. So then my mattress lifts up, and this is all the storage that I have under my bed. And I do put my dirty clothes here as much as I can. And since I have you here and have it open, let me just do this a bit better. But yeah, I put my dirty clothes here until they no longer fit here. And then I have to put them in my laundry bag and do my laundry. So this lifts up. That's my shower bag, my plant stuff, my trash bags for my toilet, my laundry detergent, propane, just all kind of stuff is under here. That's my other shower bag right there. So I have a lot of storage under here, and I really do feel like I have a lot of stuff that I don't need and don't use anymore under there. So I have to clear that out more. And this is my water jug that I'm drinking my water from. I usually keep that right beside my bed. My cords are a mess, and they're pretty much always like that. So this here is my little power station that I got from eBay when I first moved into the mansion back in 2021. This is, I think, 350 watts. This here is my Blue Eddy 1500. This was gifted to me, and I greatly appreciate it, with my former Van City Vanlife stickers on it. So yeah, this pretty much lives right there. I do not have any solar panels. This here is my propane stove. I also have a wood burning stove, which is back there now. So I had space to move it back there, but it used to live under there. And then my skillets there. I do keep my pot for boiling water when I make my coffee and tea. I keep my pot in here, and that's my spray bottle that I use to mist my the moss in my plants. That's my little plate that I use, and just other little stuff. And then in the other one, I keep, in this one here, I keep my coffee mug, and that's pretty much all I use out of there. Oh, and a bowl. I have a metal bowl that I keep in there as well. So when I need to use a bowl, I just grab it out of there. And my electric hot water kettle is in there. I haven't been using that so much lately, but that's in here as well. And behind this seat here, I keep all of these paper bags for trash. I also have under here, I keep right there, I keep a bag of plastic bags, which it's so sad that California doesn't give you plastic bags anymore. but I use those to line my toilet before I put in 2 garbage bags. Now I keep my bath towel up here. I put it here right after I shower so that it can dry, and I just keep it there. My mattress, this whole thing has been upgraded several times and I love it. So my mattress, it's 2 foam pads. Well, it was 1. This was gifted to me. It came from someone who has a king size. They're a Vanlifer as well, and they have a king size mattress. So she gifted me this, and I was able to cut it in half and stack them on top, and now this is my super comfortable mattress. Mine is, I want to say, 36-inch width and 67 length, or I think it's 30. It might be 30 and 67, something like that. It fits me perfectly, so that's for sure. So now my headliner has also had a couple of changes, but it's just fabric. It's just some fabric that I got, and then there's a different fabric up front. It's not done perfectly or neatly or anything like that. And then I have some flat push pins that I put in here. And I recently got some fairy lights. These are the warm yellow fairy lights. And then around the front, I got some colored fairy lights. You can't see it because it's broad daylight. You're probably wondering what this string is for. Well, I put this here because I'm hoping to encourage my golden patos to climb along it. So that's why I put this here. Considering this is a mobile forest, I want all of this to be filled out with plants. So I did connect some of her leaves with this soft velvet plant tape, Velcro plant tape on a couple of them. So as she grows, I'm hoping that she will grow across these. We'll see. But that's what that's for. Essentially, this is my home. This is my full-time home. I don't live on the road. I don't travel. I travel very slowly within the same state that I'm in. I build up my business, my employment for myself, and get to know people and just move like that. My goal is to be able to move around a lot more and a lot further throughout the state before I leave California. Now, I'm very, very comfortable in my home. It's beautiful. I love it, and it's cozy. I have absolutely everything I need in here. I'm not lacking for anything. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Again, you have been inside of Le Château, the forest on wheels, my mobile forest. If you'd like to follow along with my journeys, I'd love to see you on the other side of subscribed. Thank you for touring my modest mobile forest. I appreciate having you here, and I'll see you in the comments. Peace.